What's up, guys? Let's see. Welcome to the show. My dog's over here stomping at me. I know what she wants. What? What do you want? Let's see. Boom. Let's invite Rhonda to come on with us. Hi. Hey. What you doing? What you doing? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Huh?
Hello.
Like, what is it doing?
I don't know. I don't know what your camera's doing.
There we go.
Here we go. And it's got
Weird.
13th floor to join us. I'm my extra co-host here, apparently.
Extra.
Yeah. Welcome to my world. I'm glad you're getting to experience the
my
dog
gosh.
life when you podcast.
Yeah. Well, you know, she loves being on the show. You know how it is. What is up, guys?
What's up, y'all? What's up?
It's been a minute since we saw you back in May.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
What's been going on with you?
Definitely been a minute. Nothing. We just been working, filming, traveling, living life, I guess.
I hear you.
I've been keeping an eye on. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say it feels like a long time ago, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like a long time ago. You know, I mean, it's only like last month.
Yeah.
Right.
But it feels like it was a lot longer ago than that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah, Kenny's actually editing the Old Williams County Jail. We went there again, so he's editing that. And last week we just went to the Beale Manor again. So
Very cool.
But what we captured there was crazy. And we can't release anything until September 18th because the owner's under contract with one of the HGTV shows. So we can't release anything until the contract's up in September. So
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You got some cool stuff.
But yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, what we captured is gonna really shock everyone. We actually sent the video to the owner, and the owner actually said we are the first to ever capture this.
Oh wow!
So,
now, had they experienced it before?
yeah, the owner actually bought the Beale Manor. He was actually buying it to live in, and when he was like going through and like remodeling and stuff, he started experiencing paranormal activity. And when he experienced paranormal activity, he oh man, what was I gonna say? I totally forgot what I was gonna say. I lost my train of thought.
Happens to me all the time.
Okay,
brother.
when he yeah, I know, it's called old age.
Yes, exactly.
When he experienced paranormal activity, he actually started opening it up for paranormal investigations. And when he did that, people actually Ghost Adventures was out there, House Calls was out there. There's been a bunch of paranormal people out there, honestly. So
where's the Beale Manor again?
Fremont, Ohio.
Okay. Was that where you caught the video of that person walking through when everyone was upstairs? That you said that was on Nuke's
Nope.
Top 5?
Nope. That was the Broadwell funeral home.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, that was
That was Broadwell.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Broadwell funeral home. Yep. We're actually going to the funeral home here in Toledo, July 10th. The film.
Nice.
Nice.
So, do you have like a filming schedule? Like, I'm gonna do like a season. Like, how many episodes would constitute a season for you guys?
It's based on how many locations I can lock down. It could be from 6 to 7 to 8. It just varies.
How far ahead do you plan your investigations?
I usually around around February when I receive my taxes after filing, I will start calculating what places we're going to, and I start searching out places and start calculating where we're going. So, yeah.
Do you ever like look at places and be like, okay, this would be a better place to go in the summertime. This would be a better place to go in the fall/winter. You ever look at places like that, or you just go whenever you can?
We usually we will go all the way up until maybe September, October.
Mm-hmm.
And then after October, we will take a break.
That's pretty much the norm.
That's
Most people will go. Yeah, we'll go to like maybe early November, and then it's like,
holidays and stuff.
Yep. Holidays and everything, and when that happens, we and then we'll start picking up like in April, sometimes March, April, and then we'll go from there. And then in between filming and investigating, we'll do presentations at libraries and stuff.
Yeah,
and we'll do Paracons.
I don't blame you for not wanting to investigate in Ohio in the wintertime. I barely want to go outside of Virginia in the wintertime.
Yes, it is cold.
I know. We went to West Virginia to Trans-Allegheny like that first weekend in November, and she was cold, and it snowed the day we were leaving.
Yeah. I want to go there. That's on my list.
I can't wait to go back.
But my oldest is actually going to join us next year. He's joining us full time to film and investigate.
Nice.
And he wants to go to Waverly Hills, so I'm going to be booking Waverly Hills next year, and we're going to go and film and investigate there. So
that's awesome.
But we'll see if he wants to do it after he goes to Waverly, because believe me, go to Waverly. I promise you.
I know. I haven't been there yet. That's on my list. I know. It's like everybody.
I've been there twice.
Yeah, everybody on my team wants to go there. Everyone has been there twice. So I know we will go back.
I'm telling you, when you leave those walls of that building, dude, you will realize it changes you. It opens your eyes. It has me. So
okay, let's go into that. What happened?
Kenny's on.
Kenny, what's up? Kenny.
Yep, there goes Kenny. So true.
So what happened to you guys?
If you want to come up, you can.
Yeah. She also, if you want to come on, boom. What happened to you guys at Waverly?
Hello there.
There he is.
So what happened? There he is, my boy. Waverly. So the first time I went as a public ghost hunt, and my wife stayed back at the hotel with the kids. And it was crazy because I was up in 502, and when I was up in 502, I was with two other females, and I experienced a disembodied voice that asked for help. It was like right in the nurse's station. That was like freaky. Also witnessed shadows. Lot of EVPs. Trying to think. I went back the second time, and I actually paid for my two friends to go. And when we went, nothing really happened, but we captured, some EVPs and some stuff on the SLS camera. But actually, Kenny doesn't even know that I'm gonna actually pay for this. He's actually gonna be shocked. But Kenny, I never told you this, but we are going to go to Waverly Hills next year. I'm going to pay for us to go. It's going to be a private investigation.
You through the phone right now.
That's awesome.
It's going to be a private. It's going to be a private investigation. We are going to go next year. I'm taking you to Waverly, and because Liam's joining the crew and Liam wants to go, so I'm going to take you. We're all going to go. Okay. So
cool.
All right. We're going to make the best episode there as we can, dude.
So actually, I don't know about that after what we just, I don't know how far you've gone into this interview or not. So I don't want to go too far into it, but we have some content coming out, and if you don't believe, this will make you a very strong believer. That's all I got to say.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, the stuff you put out before is pretty compelling as far as evidence, So if it can top some of the stuff you put out already, I am very interested in seeing what you guys have.
The stuff that's been put out before is nothing compared to this.
See, all right there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Like I said, and Kenny, I mentioned this before you came on. I said what we captured, no other team has ever captured there. And the owner verified that. So what we captured is I'm telling you, it's going to blow the lid off everything. Like, this is crazy what we captured. And we can't really give detail away because we don't want to. We want people to anticipate to see what it is.
Oh, yeah.
But we cannot release it until September. So...
Well, it'll be just in time for the spooky season. People will be actually really into like looking up stuff for paranormal that time of year because when Spirit starts coming out. What did you capture? You have to find out in September. Go to 13th Floor Haunted Media Productions, and they'll keep you up to date as to when that actual episode will be released.
Yep.
Sometimes things are worth the wait.
This is worth the wait.
It's gonna be so hard.
This is worth the wait.
To have that like sitting on it, you can't tell people. That's got to be like the most hard thing.
Yeah, like your Christmas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It is nothing we've ever captured there what is crazy, and the crazy part about this situation is that we've been there 3 times, and what we captured the third time blows everything we've captured the first 2 times away. Right, Kenny?
I think it's blown everything that we've captured out of the way. 100%.
Yeah.
Damn. Now I'm
Zach Beggins ain't got shit on me. Fuck that
guy. Dude, even the owner even said ghost house calls. Zach Beggins' team never caught anything like this when they were in there filming and investigating. Not even Twin Paranormal, not even Jake the Ghost Hunter. None of those teams have ever caught what we caught.
Hey, Cody.
I
guess it doesn't really matter. Like when you have, whether you're on TV or Twin Paranormal, Ghost Adventures, if you have the right people and the right equipment, you can get good stuff like what you guys got.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the right attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Attitude has a lot to do with it.
Well, you got Dennis, who's ballsy.
Yeah.
You got me, who's a scaredy cat to go anywhere alone. So that's the kind of attitude I have. We have a buddy system. I don't go nowhere alone.
Well, it's good though, because if you go someplace alone and you capture something, it's better to have someone else there with you to help,
Yeah.
prove that it's there. Plus, you guys have been there before, so it's maybe the spirits are more used to seeing you, and they feel more comfortable showing you stuff like that.
Well, it's funny because last year when we went the second time, we went because we captured evidence that we wanted to go back and try and see what we could get again. And when we went back, me and Kenny were like, okay, we're going to go back. We're shutting the door on this. This is it. We're done. But no, after him catching a chair moving by itself downstairs, which you all saw at the Cabin 360 Paracon.
Yep.
Because you all laughed when Kenny was like, I'm out of here. We had to go back. And this time when we went back, we brought our friend Natalie with us. Natalie came with us. So every time we collaborate with Natalie, we always capture something mind-blowing. The Broadwell Funeral Home, Natalie was with us, investigating with us. We caught that shadow. Same thing at the Broadwell, or same thing at Beale Manor. It's just crazy how that works between us and Natalie. We capture really good evidence when we collaborate together. And Kenny can even say the same thing.
So the ghost like Natalie.
What's that, Kenny?
I said I would definitely agree on that.
Yeah.
The ghosts are big Natalie fans, apparently. What? She's like looking at me and it's like stepping backwards and like whining. I don't know what she wants. What do you want? I might open the door, let her go outside. Maybe she wants to go outside and look at the other people. Come on.
Like trying to get a ghost to talk to you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now she's just standing here.
What do you want me to say to make you answer me?
Good God.
Yeah, one last thing about the Beale Manor.
There you go.
One last thing about the Beale Manor is that like the last time I went to Beale Manor, it was called Beale Manor, the final chapter, because it was our second time going. We were closing the door on it. Now it's like I have to think of a a cool name for this one, like Beale Manor, the final chapter. We mean it this time,
Seriously though, we're not kidding. Last time, I promise.
But there's something about that place that just draws you in. I'm telling you.
Yeah. There is something about that place that just draws you back. And it's hard to close the door on that place.
Why would you
when you want to?
Well, maybe you shouldn't, because you're getting more interaction every time you go. Things are changing. I mean, it's almost like it needs to be a case study with your team.
You don't paint yourself into a corner.
Don't put yourself in a box.
Yeah, just say, for right now. Put like in parentheses for right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cool thing about this place is like you really don't even have to investigate. Like just set cameras down on a tripod and walk away. And then some of the stuff you'll capture, it's like, holy shit, like I need to call a news station or something. Like when this episode's come out, like you're gonna be like, what the hell?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the like I said, I'm telling you, this is probably this, you know how we did a top 10 for 2025? This piece of evidence we capture is probably number one. And it's going to be number one in the 2026. I'm telling you. I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up on Nuke's top 5 again, or actually Paranormal Caught on Camera, because this piece of evidence is nuts. And it's the
if you're a skeptic,
tell you,
you will be a believer after you see it.
I know you're chomping at the bit right now to talk about.
I know.
You are,
but we can't.
Towing the line so much right now. So let's
you're doing a great job. I mean, I bet you people are going to watch. They're going to be like, we need to have you on before it launches, like on a Tuesday night before it launches.
There we go.
Yep. The next place I want to visit is the Cabin on 360.
Woohoo!
Waverly Hills. To the cabin?
Yeah, I've been to the cabin before. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool.
Dennis went there.
Yeah, I bought him a bottle of RC Cola.
I even brought Helen.
Yeah, that's right.
I brought Helen.
I picked up Helen and walked her across the room like a baby doll.
You know about the RC Cola?
Yes, I bought them
a 2-liter.
Yep. As a welcome to Virginia.
Yep. I'm actually hoping next year, when Dennis invites us back to speak, I'm hoping Kenny can make it this next year, so he can.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So everybody can meet Kenny too. You know.
No more heart attacks, I promise.
But yeah,
you need to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. The next episode we have coming out is the
Williams County Jail.
Thank you. Senior moment. Yes, Williams County Jail. And Kenny actually said that there is a bunch of EVPs that were captured, and there was a bunch of EVPs because I captured some on my body camera set up on the windowsill, just running. So
when is that coming out?
Yeah.
I'm actually editing it right now.
Yeah. So as he's on with us, he's editing, and I'm also on with you guys, and I'm actually converting body cam footage over to MP4. So we're multitasking.
Wow.
How long does it take you all to edit something? Like, how long does that process take?
It all depends. Like, we run so much equipment that sometimes it takes a while. If I was to put every single thing we have like collected, the episodes would be like 10 hours long.
Wow.
So I literally sit there with headphones on and I listen to everything. Every square inch of footage, I look.
So do you have a lot of evidence that was put on the cutting room floor that was like, oh, it's good but not great?
There's a lot like that, but usually what I do is that I'll be like, hey, Dennis, check your Google Drive. You know, because me, like, I'm really good at the editing side, but when it comes to the paranormal side, I'm still fairly new at this. And I'll be like, hey, what's that? Then he'll be like, oh, it could be a piece of plaster falling off the wall. Like, that's what that noise is. It could be this. Dennis is very good at the debunking side. If he doesn't think it's something, like, we will even put it out there. Or if we don't know what it is, I'll actually put a disclaimer on there. Like, hey, we're not saying this is paranormal, but this is what we captured. Tell us what you think in the comments.
Thanks for reposting.
Yep.
That's awesome, because now you know that you put your stamp of approval, and you've gone through each thing meticulously, and what you put out is stuff that you believe is completely authentic. You're not just putting out just like random stuff.
Yeah, like when I first got into it, like I was learning about like orbs and everything, and now I don't even like play into that. I'm not saying orbs are the thing, but like every single old place we've gone to, if you sit on a couch and then look at the infrared camera, it's like, oh my God, there's so much dust.
Yeah. Yep.
You can barely blow on a wall that's just poof. You can't see nothing for a second because everything has to like dissipate. So,
what's up, Lewis?
Yeah,
something I like about Dennis.
I will say this. I will say this, and Kenny can back me up. I'm not going to give out too much information about the evidence we captured that you're trying to hold back. But one little piece is you can see a little bit of a white light to this. Right, Kenny?
Yes. Not to give out too much, but it's... I'm just going to shut my mouth. I'm pretty bad at this.
It's a tease right there. That's all you're going to get,
right there at the tip of my
like,
tongue.
That's all you're going to get. Does it. I'm not going to spoil it.
Yeah. It's a tease. Now, you just got to wait.
The reason I say this is because, like Kenny said, there's a difference between dust, anomalies, and a bright white. Yeah, and energy. Mm-hmm. This puts out some energy, a white light energy. So,
the best orb evidence I ever saw was at the cabin on 360. Twisted Paranormal Haunted Nights had a camera facing out the window downstairs in the back room, and the window was closed. It was middle of December. The window was closed. You could see the glass. You could see the sticker on the glass. There was like a little plastic. The glass was winterized. There was no way to get air to get out. Okay. There was a orb that formed outside of the window, flew around, came through the window, and towards the camera.
What the hell?
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
I mean, unless it was like some kind of ghost bug or something.
Ghost bug.
You know. But even that
you never know. Cool. I've heard of we went to, what was it, the Ross house, and the lady told us about a ghost cat.
Yep.
And literally in the episode, there was a loud meow that was captured. I was like, what the hell?
I've captured.
And there was no cat.
Yeah, there was a loud meow. You can hear it. Yeah. Actually,
pig noise in the
Ross house.
Rancher, I mean.
What was crazy about let's talk about the Ross house for a minute.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys seen the episode, but what was crazy about the Ross house was that it touched Kenny on a personal level. Kenny actually sketched out parts of the house that he was never in the house, never seen the inside of the house.
Was this before he actually went there?
Yes. So here's what happened. I went to visit my dad in Baltimore, Maryland, because I only get to see him once a year. I have a bad heart. Like, I've known about that since I was born. I remember going to bed, and then I had a horrible dream that I walked inside of the house that I've never been to before, and instantly some guy was waiting there with a pistol and shot me in the chest. When I woke up from that dream, I was actually in the back of an ambulance still having a heart attack. And then when I was in the hospital, of course, I'm signing a bunch of paper, and then it was so real that I asked for another piece of paper so I can just draw. And I drew the upstairs with the door in the, there was a chair in the corner, and then the blinds was drawn perfectly behind the chair. And then the bottom floor of the fireplace, the exact spot where the guy was shot, where I was laying dead. It was just so weird, because then after Dennis showed that stuff to the owner of the house, and she was, oh yeah, that's upstairs. And it was just weird because I told Dennis that I was like, hey man, I don't think I can go. I was out of the hospital for 2 days, and then I drove 4 hours to the Ross house.
Wow.
And that's one of the things that kind of got me all weirded out about the paranormal side, because it's like, man, like what made me want to go here? Like my body was telling me, dude, like there's no sense in you going there. Like you literally almost died. Like you need to be home with your family.
Yeah.
But instead, I was like, man, like I have to go. Like I guarantee you that stuff's there. I guarantee you.
Yes.
So I got there. I pulled out the cardboard pieces of paper that had everything drawn on it, and then we explored the house. I was like, "Oh my god, that's there! That's there! That's there!"
We've got
kind of weird.
Yep, it's all in the episode now. Now this is a part that really shook him up. Was he went out to go take his meds? He turned around, looked in the window, and you saw a tall black shadow looking at him out the window. And he thought it was me. Me and Maggie was downstairs. I was actually trying to like hook up something or figure something out or one of my cameras, and he came in freaking out like, Dennis, you got to be joking. You're joking with me, right? You were upstairs. I was like, no, I wasn't. And yeah, he was shooken up from that.
Yeah, it's weird because even in the photo, I took a picture of Dennis side by side, and like it was like the same shape as Dennis, the same build as Dennis, but it wasn't Dennis. Dennis was downstairs, so it's like, who the hell was upstairs?
Yep,
it was nobody.
Yep,
it is kind of crazy because sometimes the best evidence is like seen or captured when like you're taking breaks or like you're not even looking for anything yet.
That's
my alarm went off, and I was like, "Oh man, I gotta go take my meds." Look up, I see Dennis upstairs. I flip him off while taking a picture, and then the person just backs up, and I'm just like, "What the hell is Dennis doing?" It wasn't Dennis.
Yep.
Was that your first investigation?
It was not.
It was not my first investigation.
No.
My very first investigation was the Beale Manor.
Oh, okay.
And ever since then, Dennis warned me, "Hey, like when you go, like you're gonna get the bug. You're gonna get hooked."
It's true.
Man, after that first investigation, I bought a $3,000 camera. I bought infrared cameras, body cameras, multiple GoPro cameras, full spectrum cameras. You name it, I bought it.
Yeah. Yeah. Or seriously, we're like stacking our equipment. And what I love about Kenny is like, dude, I got this camera out. Let's see what happens. I'm like, all right, let's do it, and yeah.
And even to step the game up even further,
equipment he brings.
Yeah, like there's nothing more annoying than when someone says, "Oh my God, I saw a full body apparition." Well, were you recording? No. So I actually bought meta glasses.
Wow.
And these ones are prescription in my eyes. So if someone says that they saw something, they better have those damn glasses on, like if it wasn't recorded, I don't want to hear about it.
Sketchy and Spooky Journeys saying, intense experiences I'm hearing so far, definitely fascinating. Yeah. I mean, they are. Like, I definitely want to hear their opinions on what Kenny went through as far as, what you saw, and then drawing the house.
Yeah.
That's like, my Dennis, Dennis Eslock, he does remote viewing.
I would have done it like a cross between remote viewing and astral projecting at the same time.
Well, according to the hospital, they actually wanted me to see a psychiatrist because it says on my report that I kept repeating that I've been shot.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't shot. I was just in a not good mental state because I was in cardiac arrest.
I wonder if that was, I want to say warning, because it was happening like while you were shot in your dream while you were having a heart attack. So was it like, I don't know, what's weird.
I don't know. I did a lot of looking up because I was just so like confused. They said that people that had like near death experiences, like sometimes it'll attract you to certain places.
Sketchy says yes, drawing that was definitely. It sounds like astral projection as well.
And I want to throw this out there. I know it sounds weird, but I don't do drugs. I don't do shrooms. I'm a manager of a steel facility. I work in a professional environment. So some people might be like, dude, he must have been high as hell. No, not the case.
Even if you're high, you know, that doesn't put you in the right mind to see a house you've never been in before.
Right.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I think the Ross house. I think you know, and I've heard this. You know, a location that you go to or that you're going to before you even step foot. Well, sometimes the energy of it will, you know, connect with the person, and I think that's where the Ross house was connecting with Kenny, and you know, but truth be told, you know, you got to see the episode. It is crazy. It is truthful, 100%. You'll see the drawings. You'll see the owner of the Ross house talk about the story of a guy named Henry, right? Kenny, was it Henry?
Henry Carter.
Yep, a guy named Henry. Yep, who got shot, literally got shot by an old man who was living there accidentally. So
it's on YouTube.
The whole story is true. All of it is true. It is on our channel. Yeah, it is the very first episode of our season 4. It is true. It's all true. You can watch it on our YouTube. Just look us up, 13th Floor Haunted Media Productions. It is on there. And yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy it's a crazy situation. Kenny did try to Kenny didn't want to put it all in there into the episode, but I told him, I said, I had to explain to him, like, this has to be part of the episode. You dreamed about this place. You connected to this place. You got to talk about it because it's all connected, you know? So.
And I will say, one of the scariest things I experienced at that house, I heard somebody before we started talking about the house about how they've heard a ghost pig. I got woken up at probably 4 o'clock in the morning to the loudest snarling sound. It was just Dennis snoring, but man, it scared the hell out of me.
Oh,
yeah, I'll bet that was. And it's like, what are you talking?
Yeah. I was about ready to toss some holy water on him and start yelling, "The power of Christ compels you." It scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, yep.
I concealed carry. I was packing
Yep.
that day. I was waiting for something to come out.
Break out the Bible.
Yep. Sometimes you got to do it. But yeah, it's a really good episode. That the shadow that we call it, that he took a picture of, tall, about as tall as me, very tall. But yeah, it's a crazy episode, crazy situation.
Sounds like it.
But yeah, moving forward to the old Williams County Jail. What else did we capture besides EVPs, Kenny?
There was a sound of a door shutting, a loud metal door shutting.
Yep.
And it wasn't just like a little ding. It sounds like a door is being slammed, but man, we had cameras everywhere and not a door moved. It was kind of weird.
Yep.
Yeah, those doors are pretty heavy too, aren't they?
Yes. Solid metal.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And the sound of that door moving, nobody reacted. It might have been have been an EVP or something else. Not sure.
And here's one thing that we started doing. I think we actually started it at the jail. We had this new thing just to like make our content a little more creative. We started doing alone investigations where Dennis downloads this app where it's like you just put the names in, then it's the little spinny wheel.
Oh,
there's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than going into a place alone and then like a couple days later when you're at home editing and all you hear is voices talking in the background. It's like, holy shit, I was in there alone. What the hell?
I mean, would it be worse to actually hear the voices while you're in there?
Well, at the Monroe house, Dennis did capture a voice that was in here. He even reacted to it. He's walking out. They're about ready to go eat, and this loud female goes, "Hey!" And he just goes, "Oh, what the hell?"
Sketching picture has to go. Thanks for watching.
No, it was crazy. I went to go shut the light off in the bedroom we were in at the Moreau house, and I went to walk, and nobody else is in the house. Nobody else. Everybody's all outside in the vehicles getting ready because we were going to go eat. And as soon as I take a step, I hear this female go, "Hey!" And I was like, "Whoa! Hey, 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 hey!" I was like, "Hey, hey!" That took me by surprise.
Yeah.
I was like, "Nope."
Yeah, it's like when
nope,
you're there
I'm
by
out.
yourself, you're like your senses are heightened already because you're by yourself, and you hear a voice out of nowhere say, "Hey, it's hard, we do this for this is what we do." But when you get something like that happens, it's hard not to get scared.
Yeah, especially when it's your very first time, like investigating. Like when you're walking up the stairs, and then you hear something running up the stairs, and then you look down, and you're standing on carpet, and it's like the hardwood floor is behind you. It's like, holy shit, that's someone running up the stairs. And then you jump back, and then you scream, and then you stutter because you're so excited, like, dude, that was footsteps. But like when you hear an EVP like wearing a headset, it's a lot different. And then like when you're actually with somebody and both you guys hear the voice at the same time. Like me and Dennis have both heard somebody scream, but it sounds like it's far away, but right next to you at the same time. Or not that, an older female voice yelling, "Stay, don't go."
Oh, wow.
And it's like, man, that's sad. Like, are they alone? Like I started thinking outside the box, like asking different questions. Cause I'm pretty sure the one thing that like, spirits, I'll call them, can you imagine how annoyed they are? If I had somebody going to my house every weekend asking me the same questions all the time, I'd go and hide somewhere. Like, dude, like,
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like 1,000 people a year.
I either hide or do something to make them leave quickly.
Yeah.
Yes, I guess I am here. Stop asking me.
Yeah. So I started this new thing where I find my inner testosterone, and then I start, and not in a rude way, but kind of forcibly being, like at the jail, I'll walk around, "Hey, get back in your cells, inmates." Or not that, at the Middle Point School, "Get back to class," acting like I'm a pissed off janitor or something,
Principal, where's your hall pass?
Exactly. Or not that, trigger objects. Like at the Williams County Jail, I actually brought a bar of soap. And in my loan investigation, I walk around and I'm dropping the soap a couple times.
Did you drop the soap?
Hey, I'm trying anything. Sometimes you got to think outside the box.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah.
You never know. We are a very non-judgmental channel. We accept everybody.
There we go.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Did anything happen after you dropped the soap? Anything? Did you make someone's day?
I don't want to talk about it.
That's right. We'll leave that alone. This is a family show.
Yeah.
Did you walk
That'll
funny
be for the
after the
it's a little dramatic.
investigation?
Let me drink a couple of beers and talk to a therapist, and I'll talk about it.
It's gonna be one of those deleted scenes that you'll see.
The extra DVD extras.
Yup.
Yeah, but I will say, ever since I joined this channel and started filming with them and editing with them, that it has been very enjoyable. It is fun getting to learn about the history of places, and as you're doing the history, making an intro, then you just start thinking like, man, people are really messed up. The fact that they can, torture people in a basement, or kill somebody here. You thought this guy was sleeping with your wife, so you shot him and told the cops it was on accident and got away with it. Like, really? You killed the guy. Oh, it was on accident. Yeah, like every single place we've gone to, there's always one messed up story. But me, like, I don't just put anything out there. I fact check. Even when we did the tour at the jail, I film every intro, like the walkthroughs that we get, and I fact checked every single thing that she said, and she was 100% accurate.
That's awesome. It's always good to do the extra research, and I think like when we do these places, these investigations, I think a lot of times people forget that these were actual people. The stories actually happened. Because a lot of times people look at it, they feel like just stories. You forget that we're dealing with people like us who went through the same things we did.
Right.
Happiness, sadness. I mean, some of them obviously went to more of an extreme than we do, obviously, but it's that personal connection that you have with learning the history of the location and realizing that, hey, these were actual people like us. These
exactly. And then when you're sitting inside the location, inside your head, you're like, damn, I'm sitting in the exact same chair he used to sit in. Like he used to walk these halls paces.
Yeah, and they had food, they had dinners there. They had
families,
Christmases, like birthdays. I mean, all the stuff that we do now, they were doing then.
Yes.
Even like going into talking about the rancher, these people actually lived there. They actually had their family. They had family dinners there. They had Christmases there. And it wasn't just the Elliots. I mean, their families, they were there. This house was built like 1950s. So there were people like living there, having their lives there. What we're doing is just a very small part of the history. And just like you guys, but now you're part of the history of these locations.
Yep.
So you have a connection to the people who were living in those houses because, or going to the school or in the jail because now you're a part of it now. You're part of the history. Just like Rhonda's part of the history of Belgrove.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool
Let's
stuff.
Let's see what else we got. So what do we got? We got the mortuary coming up. We got the granary coming up.
Buck Cemetery.
We got a couple.
The Buck Cemetery.
Yep. Buck Cemetery.
Oh, I was going to say it's like a cemetery for bucks.
No. That's for the after show.
Okay. Butt Cemetery.
And the Story Inn.
Nice. Do you have anything special for Halloween? Anything in the works for October?
Yeah, we're filming at the Story Inn. We're renting it out, all 4 rooms.
Nice.
Very haunted.
Are you going to go alive there?
All 4 rooms out.
Are you going to be doing the just investigation?
Nope.
Yep. Awesome.
Yep. One of us will. What'll happen is one of us will take a room, and we'll have a camera, and we will film ourselves investigating the room. And if we can, we'll film hopefully it's big enough that we can film more than just the rooms, but all 3 of us will have cameras in each room that we choose to sleep in, and we will film in there, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, the Story Inn is going to be cool. I've heard a lot of things about that. The granary is going to be cool too, because this is a new location in Bryan, Ohio that just opened up. So, the mortuary, that's going to be cool. But Yeah. Like I said, we should be starting to advertise Beale Manor, the return. No, joking. Uh, Probably sometime. What would you say, Kenny? Sometime 1st of August. He's there. Oh, he's there. Yep.
I got a trailer locked and loaded. I can start releasing it right now, but I can't. No, so I don't want to keep. I don't want to keep dragging on about the Beale Manor because I'm pretty sure we want to talk about other things. But it's just so unsettling what was captured on tape, knowing that Dennis made me walk inside that place alone for 30 minutes.
Well, at least you knew after.
We all
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like after what was captured, like I don't think like I'm not a pansy at all, but I do not think that I can walk like do like the alone walkthroughs in a place like that ever again. Ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what would make
what was crazy about this
someplace. That must have been really
what's crazy about this is that go ahead.
I was gonna say that must have been something crazy to make you not want to go back in there again. I know that's had to be something that really touched you in a certain way that made you not want to, go in there by yourself.
Well, how can I say this without saying too much? It didn't really it didn't affect me at all because the camera was literally just sitting there where the location happened. But one person was upstairs sleeping, but it was what was captured.
Gotcha.
It will put chills down your spine, and I don't even like editing the clip. Like I showed my wife, and she says, "You walked through there alone after that?" I was like, "No, before that." And she goes, "I'm never going to that place." I said, "I don't think I can go back. That is so weird." Me and Dennis was just texting about it yesterday.
God, that's so cool.
Yeah,
but it's such an awesome, thing that you guys started to experience it together. That is so cool.
Well, the fact that I've been on mandatory 16 hours, I've been on 16-hour shifts, getting home from work, editing for 2 to 3 hours, and I had to call Dennis and be like, "Hey, I'm sending you something. What do you think?" And then we talked on the phone for an hour and a half, with me being awake for 21 hours because
yeah. Got that adrenaline. You got tell you what, you get some good evidence, man. That's like a drug right there. It'll wake you up.
This is something that we should be contacting the news stations like around Halloween time. And I guarantee you they would play it on every news station.
Oh, there you go.
Ghost hunters. Yeah, beep, 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 beep. I'm not allowed to say anything else.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna. We're not gonna. I don't want to go anywhere near that anymore because I know you've got a big episode coming out in September. You got a big one coming out here pretty soon. With the Williams
about
County
2 weeks.
Jail. Yeah.
2 weeks.
We have to keep this to an hour because if I upload it from TikTok to the Rift Nation, I have to keep it to an hour. So I'm gonna start the ending now. How do people get in touch with you? Like, where do people want to follow you guys, or anything you want to talk about? Here's your chance to promote yourselves.
So if anybody wants to reach out to us, you can reach out to us, on at 13th Floor Haunted Media Productions. On Instagram, Facebook, on here on TikTok, you can follow us. YouTube, I'm starting to try to promote our community because we have a community on YouTube. So we have over 1,700 subscribers. So I'm trying to get them to interact with us on YouTube, you know. I'm trying to get Kenny and Maggie also and myself to interact with the community too, and have Kenny start like posting maybe photos of him editing and giving updates and stuff like that when he has time. I'm going to start
They edit
interacting
naked,
with the
so there's
community
not going to
on
be any
YouTube, too.
photos. I like to be comfortable.
So that's why
the,
you didn't come on camera.
That's for the 13th floor OnlyFans account you guys can start up.
Exactly.
That's for the membership once we reach it.
Yes. That's a Patreon, you know. Premium membership.
But but yeah, so I'm gonna try and get all three of us to start interacting on the community more and stuff, so we can get people more engaged in our stuff. But again, you can reach out 13th floor on everything. Only thing we have coming up hopefully or in 2 weeks we'll be releasing the Williams County Jail, and we have a presentation July 18th at one of the local libraries. We're going to be presenting our evidence of what we captured from our haunted objects and from places that we've investigated.
What we can release so far.
So, yeah, what we can release so far. Yeah.
Well, guys, I would definitely recommend check out 13th Floor Haunted Media on YouTube. Check them out on Facebook. Check them out. Check them out on TikTok. Look at all their stuff they put out. They put some pretty amazing evidence on their TikTok pages. Give them love, like them, follow them, stalk them. Well, maybe not stalk them, but
join their community.
Yeah, join their community. Do whatever you have to do, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be seeing you guys on Sunday on the Freakin Awesome playlist. And then this Tuesday night coming up, we have Dana Marie Vollmer coming on, giving out free tarot card readings on the Freakin Awesome Paranormal Show live on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you on Sunday. Bye.
Bye.